Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really well. First things first, sorry if you can hear noise in the background that sounds a little bit like a distant tornado. There's construction going on. Probably my own fault for deciding to film videos in the daytime rather than get a proper job like everybody else in the world. Today I am not so excited to be this zoomed in. I mean, I feel like you're much closer to my face than you normally are. This is quite up close and personal, but I am excited about the fact that I've had my favourite kind of delivery today. I've had a pink envelope delivery. If you've never seen one of these pink bubble wrap envelopes before, finding one of these on your doorstep is a sign that you have probably spent too much money on a makeup brand called Glossier. I have actually done a video on my channel before where I did a full face of first impressions of my first ever haul from Glossier. So if you fancy watching that and you fancy kind of like getting to know the brand a little bit better, I will pop a link to that in the description box down below. But today, too much money from my latest paycheck went on their brand new launch of eyeshadows. If you haven't heard of them just yet, then Glossier's new shadows are called Lidstars. I think they are still technically eyeshadows. I mean, there's like a range of colours, they're super sparkly, but I think they're still designed to kind of fit that whole Glossier vibe of being like minimal effort, low maintenance, kind of like soft and subtle natural beauty. So seeing as they pretty much sounded like the lazy girl's dream, I decided that I needed them in my life. So here they are. I bought the full set. I figured it would make a good average girl tries video. I'm gonna swatch them all. I'm gonna show you what they look like. I'm gonna show you how they work on my big old face. So if you enjoy this video while you're watching, then do give it a little thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Let's get stuck in. Also, just as a little bonus for this one, not really for any reason other than the fact that I felt like doing something nice, there is actually a little giveaway to go along with this video. So I'm gonna be giving away a Lidstar duo. If you win, you get to choose the two shades that you would like. Make sure you watch to the end because I will talk all things giveaway at the end of the video. Okay, so I have got the full range of 6 shades in here. Oh wait, why is there 7 boxes? What? Oh, I bought a new boy brow. I forgot about that. God bless boy brow. As far as application goes, it literally says dab onto lid and blend with fingertip. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're keeping things super low maintenance today. My favorite kind of makeup. I haven't bought any brushes or sponges or anything like that. I'm literally just gonna do what it says on the box and dab it on with my finger. Okay, so unboxed. This is what we're working with. Look at that packaging. It's quite unusual, isn't it? So I guess these are like test tube inspired packaging. And then when you open it up, it looks like it would be a lip gloss, but this is actually a doe foot applicator eyeshadow, which I think is pretty cool. I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I kind of love that. The whole kind of aesthetic visual of their brand is a massive selling point for them, but I actually feel like it's justified with Glossier because it's really innovative, it's different, it looks great on your dressing table. So I'm gonna go darkest to lightest, I think. So let's start with this kind of greeny gold color, kind of like an olive shade. So Herb is a smoky green with a yellow gold pearl, and this is the darkest of the whole bunch. Next up is Fawn, which is a cool smoky taupe with violet and neutral gold pearls. Third in the range is Cub, which looks like it's going to be the most popular. It's the one I've seen everyone talking about, and this is a rose gold with a warm shimmer effect. This one is so pretty. This is Slip, which is a sheer baby pink with golden highlight effect. And then the last two, which are these ones here, I did kind of and ah about picking up, to be honest, but I think at that point I'd lost all sense of self-control and willpower, and they somehow ended up in my basket anyway. This creamy colour is called Moon, and apparently this is the sheerest cream base with a bluish opalescent glimmer. Sounds like something Cinderella would wear. And last but not least, I feel like this is kind of like the rogue shade of the bunch. This one is Lily, which is a sheer lilac base with blue and violet pearls. The way they describe them, I just love it so much. Literally sounds like something that the fairy godmother would chuck in her handbag, but I'm kind of on board with that. According to the website, this is all about less shadow, more glow, which kind of fits with the rest of their products as well. It's all about like a natural, dewy, glowing base, enhancing your natural beauty, your natural kind of lit from within glow. Although Glossier do tend to advertise this with already extremely beautiful models, so I'm not sure about like your average 6 out of 10 levels of natural beauty. I guess we'll find out. Each shade lights up eyes with a wash of twinkling colour, so this isn't gonna be like bam, pow, Instagram ready, smoky flick. This is literally gonna be very subtle, very glimmering, just very pretty. Mix 2 lid stars together, use one on the inner corners and another on outer corners, or wear them on their own. Each shade delivers its own special effect. Ooh. The creamy formula locks onto lids in a soft veil that lasts for 12 hours without creasing, fading or smudging. No primer necessary. Bold claims. I think for my all over eye, I'm gonna go for this taupey colour. This is called Fawn, and I feel like that is just like a very wearable day-to-day colour, and that would be one that I would reach for. And then I really want to try, like the website says, like blending one colour into the other, and I feel like these two would be quite good for that. I feel like they kind of look like they go together. So I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit just so you can get a slightly better view. I'm sure if there's anything in this world you want right now, it's to be closer to my face than you already are. As always, please don't judge my terribly curled eyelashes, smudged mascara, wild cavewoman brows. If you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. Okay, here we go. This is colour Fawn, and I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go straight on the eye. Ooh. Okay, so that is one application done. That's if you want like a super sheer, very, very light wash of colour. But I think I might just go in and add a little bit more just to see how they layer up. Okay, so now that I've touched that up a little bit, I absolutely love it. That is, without a doubt, the easiest eyeshadow colour I have ever applied in my entire life. I feel like it looks really effortless, understated. It took me all of, what, 30 seconds? So if you're like in a rush in the morning, you don't like spending loads of time in the morning getting ready, you'd rather be in bed, literally same, then I feel like that would literally have you sorted in about 2.5 minutes. I'm shook. I love it. Let's go in now with the other two and see how we get on with blending them. I feel like I might be getting a bit cocky here. Maybe I should just stick to one colour. No, I love a challenge. Lightest colour first of all, this is Slip, which is the really like dainty pearly pink colour. I'm gonna pop that on like the first half of my eyelid. Technical terms, as always. It feels really weird for me to just pop this. Oh my God, that's so pretty. It feels weird for me to just pop this straight on my eye without any primer or anything, because normally that is such a no-no. Me and eyeshadow without primer is a terrible idea. So second half of my eyeball. Oh, I can actually see a little bit of creasing with that pink there. Can anybody else see that? Let me just try and get rid of that. Maybe that was just a one-off. Oh, this is a nice colour. Just bring this up a bit here. I never know how far to take eyeshadow. I know you're not supposed to take it straight up to your eyebrow. I'm just gonna add a little bit more onto that because it does, all of them seem to really sheer out to almost nothing, just like a very nude kind of shimmer, but they are buildable. So I feel like if I was gonna wear these, I'd want to build them up ever so slightly just for a little bit more colour. I love that they've almost got like a wet look sheen to them as well. I think that's so cool. Oh my God, I literally love that so much. It probably looks like nothing on camera because I think when you like look at makeup on camera and through videos, it looks a lot more kind of like downplayed than it actually is in real life. But when I'm looking in the mirror with this, that is like the perfect amount of kind of barely there. You can tell there's a little bit of colour. You can tell I've kind of put a little bit of effort in, but also maybe I'm too cool to bother putting makeup on for you. So maybe actually I could pair this one with this like greeny gold colour. This one is Herb. Maybe if I put a little bit of Herb on the outer corner, then these two might blend together as well. Do you know what? I might have actually had a good idea for once. This might actually work. So I think that's probably enough product. Let's blend that in. I made an absolute pig's ear of this one, haven't I? Oh, actually, do you know what? I don't hate it as much as I thought I did. Ugh, I just love how like low maintenance these are. This is right up my street. No brushes, no sponges, no faff, just a bit of this, just a little bit of that, and you're sorted. The only other thing that I can think I can possibly do really is use a little bit of this shade, which is Moon, that kind of like really pale cream, just on like the inner corner. Ugh, yes. Okay, I'm into that in a big way. Yes. This is the colour that I didn't think was worth bothering with either, but I feel like that makes such a difference. This is frustrating though, because there's only one now that I haven't used, and that's that like lilac colour. How can I possibly incorporate this? I don't think I can really, can I? How about if I like, oh, I don't know, where can I even put this? Like up here? Shouldn't have put it there. That was a terrible idea. I've just gone ahead and removed those two darker colours, and I'm going to pop this all over the lid just because I really want to see what this purple looks like and if it's actually a colour that you'd want to wear outside. Because like, I don't know about you, but I feel like iridescent lilac isn't an eyeshadow that I would go for all that often. Maybe not something that I'd reach for on a Tuesday morning, but let's have a look and see what it's actually... Ooh. Hello. Do you see how easy that is? That is absolutely... I could probably do this with my eyes closed. I actually think you could give this to my cat and she could probably do it for me. I think on me this looks slightly too 80s, and I'm a big 80s fan, but I also do think that on darker skin tones this would look unreal, because I do kind of love it. I do kind of love it, especially with the two different colours. That makes me look super normal and cool. How about if I blend this into the darker one, just on the outside slightly. If I just pop that on like that. That looks nice. Maybe I should just leave it like that. And then blend, 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 blend. I love using my fingers for makeup. It makes me feel like I'm about 5 years old, but also makes me feel like one of those cool, like, cooler than you model effortless girls who don't need a beauty blender or 10,000 eyeshadow brushes. They just use their fingers while they're on a flight to New York. Like, they just get ready, don't worry about it. The only other little like top tip that is online is that it says you can either use the long edge of the applicator for even distribution across the lid, or you can use the precision tip for eyeliner detailing. I'm kind of tempted to give that a go. This eye looks too nice for me to mess with, so I'm gonna leave that one well alone. This is the one that is questionable. So I'm just gonna try and use a little bit of fawn and see if I can make it look like a slightly darker eyeshadow. Is this too ambitious? Almost certainly. Is this good? Is this terrible? I feel like I'm just giving myself frosted eyelashes, basically, which hasn't been a good look for several years. In fact, was it even a good look back in the 90s? I don't think so. I feel like the whole like messy, not perfect vibe is a big part of this, which works well for me because I've done quite a terrible job. Oh, and look, it's gone and printed. That's not what I needed. Oh, I've done it again. That eyeliner technique does not work for my eye shape, that's for sure. The printing is real. Before we have an in-depth discussion, I think I might just match up my eyes so that I stop looking quite so insane. One thing I will say is that they are a little bit hard to remove. The colour comes off, but the shimmer wants to stick around for the after party. Okay, I'll hold my hands up and say, I totally understand that anyone with any vague knowledge of makeup application will probably look at this and say, you okay, hun? Do you want me to... I'll just go get my brushes and my naked palette, let's sort you out. But for me, with my very limited amount of skills, it's not very often that I create an eyeshadow look and feel like it looks quite pretty, rather than just it looking like I've been punched in the face, or like I'm a drag queen, or that I've tried to copy something and it's gone horribly wrong. I actually, let me just double check again. Yeah, I literally love this eyeshadow. I think it's so refreshing to have a brand that caters to minimal effort rather than maximum effort. I feel like all the makeup brands out there at the moment, pretty much apart from Glossier, are very much catering to that full face Instagram hype, which for people like me, girls and guys who just don't have the ability to do anything like that, it can be quite intimidating and difficult to find products that work for the kind of minimal vibe that you want to go for. These, however, work for me. This is exactly the kind of look that I would want to chuck on in the morning before I head out of the house without giving too much thought to it, knowing that it pretty much does all the hard work by itself. The shimmer looks really pretty, the shades are beautiful, they blend perfectly together. And hey, I'm pretty sure Beyonce wore a couple of these to the Grammys, I think it was. So if it works for Beyonce, it'll probably work for me. So all in all, Average Girl Tries Glossier Lidstar's massive success. I absolutely love them. Then I massively recommend these. In fact, I cannot recommend them enough. They make me feel pretty, which doesn't happen very often. Just as a heads up, if you are gonna pick up any of these for yourself, I'm gonna pop a link down below. It's an affiliate link through me, but it will get you 10% off your entire Glossier haul. So if you fancy picking anything up, then click through that link, shop through there and you'll get 10% off your entire order, which is amazing. And then of course, the other thing I have to mention is my little giveaway. So if you fancy being in with a chance of winning a duo of these bad boys, then check out the description box down below and I'm going to put all the details of how to enter my giveaway right down there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was a little bit all over the place. I feel like I've just rambled on, made a bit of a mess of my face, and that was the end. But I guess that actually sounds like most of my makeup videos, so nothing new here. If you enjoyed this video, then please do give it a little thumbs up and let's have a chat in the comments down below. I want to hear what you think about these. I feel like they're very different from 99% of the makeup that is out there at the moment, so I really want to hear what you think. Is this something that you would use day to day? I want to hear what you think, so pop a comment down below and I will be sure to reply to you. Does this look okay? I feel like no. I feel like I've been deluded this entire video. I'm gonna come to edit this and be like, Lucy. Don't forget you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both at Lucy Jane Wood, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye! Mwah.